Are you in the position where you know what you want to do, you know what you'd love to do with your life, but it can't financially support you if you were to start it right now? Well, I know exactly what you feel like. I've been there. There was a season of my life where I was living in Japan. I'm an Australian and I had moved to Japan and I was helping a church there, and I was just having so much fun serving in the church and just having an amazing time. Felt like God had me exactly where I wanted to be, and I wanted to do church stuff full time, but the job opportunity wasn't there and my skills were not up to par to be able to really validate hiring me. And so I had to work a job teaching English, and English paid the bills for me there in Japan, and it was great. But I'll be honest with you, it wasn't really my passion, but I needed to do it at the time because my passion couldn't pay for my bills. And so maybe you're in that kind of situation where you know what you want to do, but it won't make ends meet for you and for your family. I get it. So that's why I want to share a little bit around this topic, share my story, and maybe help you to kind of come out of this season with a bit more clarity and be able to build a great side business that's going to help you in that season where maybe the thing that you want to do isn't quite paying the bills. You see, I don't want to be someone that is chasing money. And I get it that we need money to live. We absolutely need it, right? We live in cities and there are costs with food and with our kids and all this kind of stuff. But I don't want to be chasing money. I've heard it said that money is a good servant, but a terrible master. I think if you're chasing money, it becomes your master and it steals the joy out of life. But it is a good servant. And the more that we have of it, the more that we can help the world, and we can be generous, and we can use it to bless our families and others and our churches and all this kind of thing. But we don't want to be chasing it. It leads to pain. However, I want to chase my purpose. When I found, I really love building the church, like, wow, maybe this is what I'm called to do. Maybe this is why God's put me here on earth. Maybe you've found that thing as well. I want to chase that. And so we've got to find what sets our heart alight. Find what gets us fired up. Find what gets us, excited to jump out of bed every day and pursue that. In fact, I heard a great quote from John Maxwell. He's an amazing leadership teacher that I really admire. And I heard this in my early 20s, and it really helped shape the future of what I was thinking for a career, for what I was thinking for a calling. And he said this, he said, find something you like to do so much that you would gladly do it for nothing. Then learn to do it so well that people are happy to pay you for it. How good is that? Find something that you like to do so much that you gladly do it for nothing. Then learn to do it so well that people are happy to pay you to do it. Yes, if you're excellent at something, there will be someone out there who will value that skill and will happily pay you to do it. So even if that thing does not pay the bills right now, if you get good enough, there'll be someone who will pay you to do that thing. And I have found this to be true in my life. So yes, there was a season where no one would pay me for my skill level, my maturity level. But over time, one day my church offered me a job, my dream job, and I was able to come on staff at part-time at first and then full-time. And I've been doing that ever since, and I absolutely love what I do. And you couldn't pay me to do anything else. I do it for purpose and passion. I don't do it for the money. But my side business has helped me in these seasons, and I wish I was building a side income back then when my passion wasn't paying the bills, because I was teaching that English job and it wasn't helping me develop skills for the future. It wasn't scalable. It wasn't allowing me to be able to build a skill set that could release me from my time. No, every hour I spent teaching English was an hour that I'd be paid for. So in order to get more money, I had to work more time. and you just don't want to be in that kind of a rat race, I think a side income, side business is a much better idea than working a job like that. So there is going to be a skills gap when you first find what you're passionate to do. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something right now. Maybe it is working for a church. Let's let's go with my example. Okay, at the beginning, no one's going to pay you for that skill if you don't have any skills leading people or leading volunteers or something like that. You've got the passion, but you don't have the skill, or maybe you don't have the opportunity. At the beginning, the first option that you have is the easy option, and that's to get another job. So for me, time for dollars, teaching English, you could go and do that. That's the easy option, and I guess there's a bit less pressure than starting your own business. But I would say, while this is an easy option, it's not the best option. It's not a better option. There are better options out there. The better option, number 2, is to start an online business where instead of time for dollars, you get results for dollars, which means if your skill level is high, then it essentially becomes almost skills for dollars, because you get better results, and so people will pay you more. That's a better system to be in than in a job that's trading you time for dollars. You want results for dollars or skills for dollars. And so I want to encourage you to start looking for online opportunities. Start looking for a digital skill that you could learn and get good at and offer a business for free, and then start getting a few businesses that you're helping for free, and then you could start offering to do it for a small amount. Find that kind of thing, because at the beginning, while you're developing these skills and while you're developing the thing that you really want to do, your passion, your purpose, your greater calling. For me, it was building the church. It's going to take some time. That's okay. But instead of just getting a side job, why don't you build a little side business, and it's going to set you up. You're going to get more skills. You're going to have more opportunities. You're going to have the capacity to make more money. We don't chase money. We don't serve money, but it is a good servant. And the more that you have, the more that you can focus on doing what you really feel called to do. So I want to encourage you, don't take the easy option. Unless you really have to. It's okay. There's no shame in that. I did that. But if I had my time over again, I'd be going for the better option, which is starting an online business. So if you're interested in more kind of content like this, I talk a lot about how to do this in a way that doesn't destroy your family life, in a way that doesn't make you greedy and chasing dollars. This is a holistic approach to building side income, but it's in a way that serves the greater vision of your life. So check out the other content in my channel. I'd love to have you on the journey with me, building our side incomes together. And I just believe that God has more for you. Whether you believe in God or not, I believe He has more for you. And if we go down this path, you're going to see that there is many wonderful things waiting for you. So check out my other content, like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.